30s there.
Did you and Cameron sleep in the same bed?
Yes. Well, remember, there's this great picture that Sven drew. Maybe somebody could find it. I was sleeping, and then Cameron was over my bed going,
yes. Does anyone have that?
And Cameron, our web developer, he had this giant dildo. He shoved it up my ass, and he fucked me while I was sleeping. But watch here. Let's forget all that. Let's watch what Brian Holtzman says here. And you're really going to love this.
That street, and you'll be at the beach. We're on Sunset Boulevard in West Hollywood, California.
Here we go.
It is just,
Comedy Store.
Well, I hate to use the word, but it is dead.
It is dead. I hate... This was where I said, stop, Jules, put it in the notes. Brian Holtzman, he's showing the Comedy Store. I hate to say it, folks, but it is dead. I said, Lord, thank you. Now, I know this could be a sensitive subject because a lot of people have been shut down because of COVID. They can't work at Chipotle as much as they want now. I don't understand these shutdowns. You know, like there's so much places that are open and everybody's there. Like I go to Home Depot almost once a day. It's packed. If Home Depot could be open, everything should be open. I don't understand. Like you'll go to a restaurant, it's open, it's banging, there's thousands of people in there, everybody's eating. And then the restaurant next door is like, we closed because of COVID. It's like, I think you just closed because you wanted it to just not work. Just work. What are you doing? But I do feel bad for the people who can't work, and I will support you financially. So but don't get it twisted. Listen, it's still good. Comedy is shut down. Stand-up shut down. Even if you can't work, you could still celebrate this, so don't take it as one and the same. But here we go, and said it's dead. I hate to say it, it's dead. The Comedy Store's finally boarded up. No more Kill Tony in the parking lot. No more audience-less Kill Tonys. It's just gone. It's done. And will it ever come back in California? Because they're out of their minds in California. You know, the cases, they've got the worst cases in the nation. You know why? Because they're the biggest sinners. Because they're the biggest full of crappers. You know, they deserve it. Now they're fleeing. They're moving outside of Austin. It's not even nice. Mosquito paradise is where they move in their factory-looking homes.
3 feet of snow in Austin today, I
It's
heard.
terrible. Austin sucks. It's a bunch of mosquitoes. The houses are the most boring, bland houses you can see. You see Brian Redban's little family home that he bought? Couldn't be more opposite from his dirty personality. Looks just like a home like a stupid family would buy. It sucks. It's boring. You can't do a podcast out of a house like that. Got to have some edge. So, but listen to this. I said Comedy Store, let's fill it with sand. Watch this.
Sunday nights, usually this place would be packed with comedians from all over the world trying to get on that open mic stage, show their stuff.
My name was once
all
on that
the
wall.
comics who performed here.
Jeremiah
all
Watkins.
The names. And I've been very fortunate to be part of this club since 1971. You can believe this, 94.
94. Green Day.
5 years before that. So I've spent a lot of time in this particular club. And the beautiful Vine, Mitzi Shore, she was wonderful. She had a knack for making everything look just right. Just right.
I remembered the lyrics.
And this is the dumpster where they throw the empty beer bottles. We recycle at the Comedy Store. We recycle.
Listen to this.
And
my name is up there, by the way.
That's the trash. I'm sorry. This is the recycle bin. I think this blue one.
It's lousy. Looks like hell.
And this is where Mitzi Shore used to park her car. Mitzi only.
Watch this.
She'd come in here with a black Jaguar, 2-seater, 2-door, black Jaguar.
Beautiful vehicle.
And it was a beautiful vehicle. They had to put this retaining wall.
It was a beautiful... Listen, a retaining wall. Why do they need a retaining wall? They had to put a retaining wall on part of the side there by the Andes. On the west side of the building. No, the north. I don't fucking know. Watch this, though. Why do we need a retaining wall on the side of the Comedy Store? Listen to this.
Got to do some work in the back here that's got some erosion.
It's a little dark.
That's going to be cheap. That's going to be a...
Okay. It's a little dark. This is the side of the parking lot. We've got some erosion. We need a retaining wall. I don't know if you can see it here. This is a giant wall of, wait for it, sand. So the Comedy Store is right here. This is a giant wall taller than the Comedy Store, made out of earth, sand, rock. They need a retaining wall because...
high ticket item right there. I can just imagine what the estimate would be on that. We've got a problem in the back of the building. The retaining wall is not even existent. We've got, I don't know how many tons of earth and land that just wants to just slide down this.
It wants to just slide down in what? Fill the Comedy Store with sand! Yes! So my little joke might come true. Now, do not go over there and try to oomph it, okay? Don't give it a... I'm serious. That is not... I'm not... I swear.
We've
don't put an
already gotten
M80...
this far without anyone's help.
All that... You just need like one of those Bose portable speakers. And it could... And the earth will... What do they call it? A landslide, a mudslide.
When we saw this, we almost burst into tears last night.
Do not do it.
There's a giant wall of sand.
So there is a giant wall of sand next to the Comedy Store, and there's those triangle signs everywhere with exclamation points. Warning, you click on them, this is about to fall. You got somebody, it's going to cost a lot of money. Listen to this.
Into the back of the club. Can you fix it? Yeah, just pour money on it. Just pour money on it. If you got enough money, we can do anything. We can even pick up the building and move it to Pasadena if you want.
Move it right here.
No, we don't want to move it to Pasadena.
See that?
Keep it. And straight up here is...
You're not doing... Somebody in the chat, I'm going to do it. Don't go over there. I swear to God. You know, to the same people that I'm talking to about Piranha, I denounce... shaking this part of Earth. Okay? It's going to happen on its own. It's called erosion. So it's part of a science book.
Is Crest Hill, I believe. That was the house that a lot of the comics lived in.
Buying that house.
Lived there and
fill it with water.
They wrote their jokes and they communicated with one another about comedy and everything just went just fine.
All I see is sand.
This is the van. They have a club in La Jolla.
Okay, I think that's it. Look at that, huh?